Hi guys, I'm Noko. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get rid of muscle spasms in your low back and in your glutes. If you don't experience muscle spasms, don't go anywhere because I'm going to show you modifications so that you get a deep, intense stretch in your glutes and hips. I have a very exciting announcement, so make sure you watch to the end to know how to get it for free. And if this is your first time joining my channel, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of the screen so that you get notified every time I publish a new video. So if you're tight in your low back, in your glutes, today you'll need a blanket and either a bolster or a large pillow. Let's do it. This is the first option. If your low back is currently tight, sit on a folded blanket or a pillow. If you want it a little bit more intense, you can sit directly on your mat with your legs crossed. Just place the palms of the hands on the thighs. And whenever you feel tight in any muscle, you want to reduce stress in your body, because when you are stressed, you tense those muscles even more and you feel the pain even more. So we want to relax the body, relax and calm the nervous system. So let's take 3 deep breaths in and out. Big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Big breath in and out. One more. Let's start engaging the spine. Big breath in. As we exhale, we lean into those arms, rounding the spine. Taking tailbone forward, scooping tailbone forward, chin under. Inhaling, coming back to center. Pushing the chest forward, tailbone back. Exhaling. Now if you are currently feeling a lot of tightness in your lower back, you may have to move much slower. So find what works for you. There's no forcing, no straining, no pushing. I'm just working with the breath, otherwise we would be here for 2 hours. If you need to go slower, just go slower. One more. Pushing the chest forward, tailbone back. Exhaling, scooping tailbone forward. Spreading the shoulder blades apart, tucking the chin under. Inhaling back to center. Right hand over left knee. Left fingertips behind the spine. Twist and lengthen. If this is too uncomfortable, just do a tiny twist here. Otherwise, feel free to go much deeper. Breathing in. Breathing out. It's also a great way to stretch first thing in the morning before you start your day. Inhaling center. Exhaling, twist the other side. 2 breaths. Back to center. The next one, I'm going to face you. So again, with or without your mat under your hips. If you want to go deeper, you don't need the bolster, you don't need anything sideways. You can have your hand on the floor. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, lengthening sideways. Keeping the hand on the bolster, on your pillow, whatever you have to elevate your arm. Inhaling center, exhaling down. If you're not using the pillow, you can go much further out and try to press your elbow towards the floor. One more, inhaling center, exhaling down. Inhaling center, exhaling. Let's work with the other side. Keeping the shoulders square, we want to avoid twisting as we lean sideways. So imagine you're leaning against a wall and you're sliding your shoulders against the wall. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling. exhaling, leaning sideways, slightly pushing your chest forward. Option to look down or up, whatever feels best on your neck. Inhaling center, exhaling side. Inhaling center, exhaling side. Inhaling center and exhaling. Let's switch leg, whichever leg you have front, switch it. Inhaling, exhaling, walking the hands forward. Inhale, exhale, we're going to keep going further forward. If it's bothering your back, remember you can have your hands right here, then you can start placing your elbows. Otherwise, you can go without the bolster, without anything. Pressing your tailbone back, can be on or off the mat, and reaching far. So the good thing about having a bolster or a pillow or a blanket or whatever you have available, you can reach far forward and you can just relax and breathe here. Walking the hands up, inhale. Exhaling, walking the hands forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Bringing the hips up. Can let go of the blanket for now. And the bolster. Inhaling, exhaling, hips back. Inhaling, exhaling, down. Now again, working at your own pace. For those of you who don't have, who never had any muscle spasms, it's hard to understand how painful it can be. Squeeze the big toes together, opening the knees wide. Inhale, exhaling, child pose. Tucking the chin under, tucking the tailbone under. Inhaling, coming up, opening the chest, tailbone. Exhaling, we push the tailbone out, 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 out. And here, tucking the tailbone under. I remember one time my muscle spasms in my lower back, in my glute was so intense. It took me about probably an hour to be able to just go into my child pose. That's how slow I had to go. So I would get stuck here and then go a bit lower and lower. So it took a very long time. So work at your own pace. Maybe this is the only thing you do today. Is try to get into a child pose. Inhaling, elbows down, and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. One more. Hold it there. With your hands, imagine you pushing the floor away and you pressing your tailbone down, chest down. Inhaling, walking the hands up, knees together, hands behind the tailbone. Inhaling, opening the chest, exhaling, center. Those of you who wants to go deeper, if you want to increase the range of motion in your hips, you can have your hands flat and do the same thing. Inhaling, you push the chest forward, you even push the hips up. That's another option. Third option, even deeper. You're gonna get on your knees, hands behind your tailbone. Inhaling, pushing the tailbone forward, chest forward, opening the heart. And then from here, you can grab your ankles. Okay, that's another modification for those of you who really want to increase the range of motion in your low back. Work slowly, move slowly so you don't hurt yourself. So let's do it 3 more times. Inhaling, opening up. Tailbone reaching back. Exhaling, center. 1 more. 2 more. Last one. Let's get on all fours. It's very important that you engage your abdominal muscles, especially when your low back is bothering you, by scooping your belly button up towards your spine. Different options. So if you're very tight today, what you're gonna do is inhale, flex your left ankle, exhale, lift. And maybe that's all you do. Inhale down, exhale up. That's option 1. Option 2, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So pick your option. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold it right here. Another option for those of you who want to go a little bit deeper with working on the glutes, what you can do is extend your leg, pushing the heel, inhale. Exhale, you're gonna bring your knee up, 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 up towards your left shoulder. Hold it right there, inhale, exhale, for 3 breaths. Now, if you're not going here, you can still working on bringing your heel up and down. Okay, hold it up here. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. And for everybody, inhale, knees together without resting the knee onto the mat. It's off the mat. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you want a little bit more, inhale, exhale, inhale, extend your leg out, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So pick your options 3 more times. And let's open the knees wide. Inhaling, exhaling, child pose. Inhaling, let's place the forearms onto the mat. Releasing the tailbone. Hold it right here, modified puppy stretch. Or you can extend your arms all the way forward, pressing your chest to the mat if you want to go deeper. 2 more breaths. Let's walk the hands back, working on the other side. Belly lifted. Option 1, inhale. Flex your ankle, right ankle, exhale, lift. You can go up and down, remember, inhale. Exhale, really contracting your glute, pressing your tailbone down. Next option, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again. Let me show you the third option. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, try to pull this knee high towards the ceiling and fall forward towards your shoulder. Keep your belly lifted. And for everyone, inhale, knees close together. Exhale, right knee up. Inhale, exhale, Now if you want a little bit more, after the exhale, extend your leg up, bent, knees together, knee up, extending, bending, and down. So keep working on any option that works for you. Focus on quality rather than trying to reach a goal and to try to do the most challenging option. Focus on working well first. And puppy stretch. Modified puppy stretch with the elbows bent for arms onto the mat, or elbows extended, pressing the chest down. If this feels good, stay in this position a bit longer. You can just pause the video and hold it right there. And coming back up. Let's work on those glutes, stretching the glutes now. Okay, again, you may need to sit on your blanket. Gonna cross left leg over right. And we tend to lift this hip, so hip down. If you have a muscle spasm right now, this could be really tight, just doing this. So you can just stay here. Otherwise, you can wrap your opposite arm around and twist. Lifting the spine, lengthening the spine. If you want to go a bit deeper, you bend your right knee. And notice what we tend to do. I'm going to show you without the blanket. Usually we do this. We lean sideways. I'll show you from behind. We lean sideways, we lift the hip up. So what you want to do is press your left hip down. Okay, this is how you go deeper into your glute. So really pressing the hip down, pulling the knee to the chest. Inhaling. As we exhale, we try to lengthen the spine. Inhaling. Exhaling, we go a bit deeper with the twist if this is available. No pain. You should feel more like a release in your glute. You may feel it right here in the hip socket, in your glute muscles, maybe a little bit in your low back, but no pain, no discomfort. Back to center, watch now. We're going to scoop our arms underneath the left lower leg. And some of you may be right here holding the leg, just rocking side to side. See if you can bring it a bit higher. It's easier for your balance if you extend the other leg out. You can hold it here. Okay? Or if you want to go deeper, what you're going to do is basically wrap your lower leg into your arm. So left elbow around left knee. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and interlace my fingers. So this is a little bit a deeper stretch. If you're having your low back muscle spasms, just keep it low. You can keep it right here. Or you can just hold it right here. Experiment what works for you without causing any pain. Okay? The more you pull this foot up and the closer to your chest, the deeper, the more intense the stretch. Couple more breaths here. So we call this rock the baby. And releasing, legs in butterfly to just stretch forward. And up, working on the other side. This time the left leg is extended, right leg across. Maybe you feel the stretch right here. Remember, avoid lifting this right hip off the floor. Press it down. Next step, next option, we wrap the left arm around the right knee. We grip actually the floor with the right fingers. Inhaling, exhaling, we twist. Next option, a bit deeper, we bend the left knee. And this is where we're gonna lift. This is where we have the tendency to lift this right hip. So press this right hip down into the floor. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, twist. Again, inhaling. Exhaling, twist. Back to center, preparing for rock the baby. So we can release the left leg, scoop both hands under the leg. If it's not available to you, you can remain in this position. So the next option is to place our arms, forearms underneath the lower leg. Hold it here. If you want to go a bit deeper, what you do is place your elbow to support your right knee, your right elbow to the right knee, left elbow underneath the foot. Option to interlace the fingers and lift the foot and pull it close to your chest. So that's a bit more intense. And option to rock the baby. So for one more option after that, you have the option to really rest using your bolster and to just let go of any tightness, any tension, or to challenge yourself into a deep hip glute stretch. And releasing, legs in butterfly, grabbing your ankles to lengthen your chest, your spine, going a bit deeper, interlacing the fingers, wrapping the toes, and reaching forward. Slowly rolling up. So let me show you the most comfortable position first. Folding your blanket. You're gonna sit on it into your child pose. And just have your bolster, your pillows, whatever you have. And just relax forward. Okay, your back needs some time to just let go, release the tension, slowing down the breath. Now, if you need something more, I suggest you start with the blanket first. So you're going to start on all fours. We're going to cross the right knee behind the left knee. Okay, opening our feet wide. This way you're going to place your blanket initially. So keep opening those feet and walking your hands back, keeping your knees stacked on top of each other. I'm going to show you facing front. Knees remain glued on top of each other. So you don't want to be right here. Obviously, if it happens, it happens. But the idea is to keep your knees closer, the deeper the stretch. And the wider you open those feet, the deeper the stretch. We place the blanket just underneath the hips initially, so it's not too intense. And notice how you may also be leaning one side, so press this hip back down, right here. Sole of the feet are pointing back. And this is a preparation for what we call the cow's face. So for those of you who really want to go deeper, you can do it without the blanket and you'll see a big difference. And then you can even interlace your fingers and reach forward as far forward as you want. You can have your hands sideways, lean forward, chest to thighs. And without the blanket, it's much more intense. You're gonna feel your glute muscles, your hips really stretching here. So let me know if you're doing this one, how far you went and how it felt. Again, don't force it because you don't want to tear a muscle. And here, so feel free to hold it as long as possible, as long as you feel the tightness. So you may be here for a couple minutes. I'm gonna just hold it for a couple more breaths. Slowly rolling up, moving forward, shaking those legs. We're gonna work on the other side. Just gonna face the other side. This time we're gonna slide the left knee behind the right knee. Open the ankles, keeping your knees glued together, walking the hands back. If you're using a pillow or blanket, place it between your hips and press the right hip down. Option to hold it here. Option to cross your arms. Option to stretch your shoulders. Option to lean forward. Option to lean forward without the blanket. Or to remain into your child pose. 2 breaths here. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. Slowly walking the hands back to center. Bring the hips up and shaking out legs. If you are in your child pose, feel free to remain in your child pose. Otherwise, we meet into a seated position. I'm very excited to announce the release of Exhale, which is my stress release series. Once you registered, you'll receive the videos for 6 days in a row. Along the videos, you can also download my tips to help you apply some tools to reduce stress in your everyday life. If you like this video, give me a thumb up and go register right now to Heart Center. From my heart to yours, thank you for sharing part of your journey with me today. Namaste.